Hey there guys, Lewi 2x4 back here again with another video, the first of 2022, which sounds so weird. There's a lot going on this year in terms of Lego and city building and stuff like that, some brand new city sets that look absolutely awesome. But a lot's gone on in the city. We've got skyscrapers now, we have some updated floors on the Masonry apartments, we've had some, like a bit of a shift around really, and we've had some road plates and stuff being put down to add a bit of depth, a bit more detail to the city. So first things first, I'll probably start way over on this left hand side. So we have adjusted the skate park. The skate park was one of the things that I struggled with trying to place, but now we've sort of got a perfect place for it. It's right next to the beach, which is kind of reminiscent of the skate park that used to be in my current town. Sadly it got demolished because barely anybody used it during the COVID pandemic and stuff. And this is just like a little reminder of something. We used to call it the arcade skate park, I think it was named. But yeah, I thought I'd adjust the skate park, so I've moved the half pipe and the rail, taking some things out, so there's a little bit of flat ground stuff for people to do, like ollies and manuals and flat ground tricks. So that just needs populating with skateboarders and BMXers and scooter dudes and dudettes and all that sort of thing. And there hasn't really been a massive update on the beachfront, the prom, because I haven't really got a lot to update on it. I want some more beach minifigures and stuff if I can find them, and sort of use those to populate the beach a little bit, maybe have some people sat out and stuff. But the main update for this sort of corner, this portion of the desk or the city, is this area here is going to be where I'm going to be placing Ninjago City Gardens. So this set is massive. I didn't realise how tall it was until I watched some reviews and stuff. But what I'm planning on doing is, the reason why it's placed here in this section and why these buildings have all been moved over this way is because the base of Ninjago City Gardens is actually on like a waterfront. So what I was going to do is create a sort of almost like a lake type thing here and have it run back through the plate to this blue ocean. So it kind of like it trickles through, and it just looks better. I think it's probably going to flow a little bit nicely. And it's going to work that way 100 times better than what it would have done if I placed it, you know, at the other end of the table. So I just think that's going to work better. Have maybe like a little bridge here, and have it cross over that way, and then the water run through it. So yeah, that's pretty much that sort of update for that corner. We have adjusted these buildings ever so slightly, and as you can see, we've got a new floor in the Masonry apartments. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. There's a lot to explain. But this floor here is Fablondi's Bricks floor. We've got all the sig fig characters up there. We've got Fab's figure, Stacey, Aaron, Woodshop Teacher. We've got the stop motion Harris, me and Jess, and I'm sure there's probably going to be a bunch more that I'm going to add, or if people want to send me stuff. But yeah, Fab's floor is looking great, and the I'm trying to get a really good angle of this. It's looking decent. I'm liking the levels on it. So we've got like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels on there. Just zoom back in. But this area doesn't look too bad now. I was worried about the placement of these buildings, but it's looking good. There may be some adjustments made to the fire station, like I said before, but everything else is looking decent. The next update is probably one that I keep going back to, because this building's like, it's a love-hate relationship that I've got with it, because I love the overall building, but there's certain things that I just keep adjusting and I can't help myself. So we've removed the bottom plates that were underneath these trees. We had some sort of translucent blue ones in there that looked okay, but it just didn't look right after I'd updated it. And these panels have now changed, so these are a lot more flatter, less bulkier, and I think the overall design looks a little better. I've thrown in like a multicolored T at the bottom of each side to stand for transform, and there's still a few things I need to update with this roof. I want to change the entire roof basically. I want to have it looking a little bit more like these modular style roofs, just to make it look a little bit better and a little bit more like as if it's all one building. At the moment it looks like it's separate buildings, so I need to try and create some sort of like flow, and just have some extension where it all works together as one whole concise build. So yeah, I've updated those two panels. On this front section here of the desk, there isn't really a lot that's gone on. I've taken apart some of the sets that we built on live streams. So the bakery and the bike shop are now just sort of freestanding, and I'm keeping those to one side, and I've just sort of put them there because I may use these buildings as like a template for mocks or different buildings that I might want to have in the city later on. So I've left them there, left this little park bit, I've just put it to one side. We've got some scraggly bits of plates and accessories just over here. Next thing I've probably updated is I've not probably updated, is the this little car park here for bicycles and bikes, mainly for the police, or like as emergency parking for vehicles. It's a little bit narrow for the cars because these are like 6 stud wide vehicles, and that's a little bit just shy of the 6 studs. So it's probably mainly for the bicycles and motorbikes in there. We have added another plate, which is down here. So this section here before wasn't a sort of crossroads or crossroad even. It was mainly just a sort of straight down, and then you had this little area here. But now we've got the illusion. We've added another plate, so there's illusion that there's like a road behind here, and this is an inspiration, like a building technique that I've taken from Robin Hood Bricks, because he has a massive room, but he doesn't have a lot of room, so he's built buildings where they're flat up against like the back wall, and he's created the illusion that there's stuff going on in the background, and you can use your imagination, sort of thing. That's what city building's all about, I suppose. It doesn't have to necessarily be all modular or all a certain point. You know, it's nice to give the illusion that something's going on. So this brings us to our next area, which is, I'm gonna have to move back for this ever so slightly. These are two little skyscrapers. One's slightly bigger than the other. So as you notice, the hospital is completely gone now. And what I've decided to do with that is this year I'm going to buy, at some point, I'm going to buy 2 of the hospital set. And I'm going to put those into some sort of build to just combine the two, make a sort of modular building, some sort of concisive hospital, and put it back in that corner, because that skyscraper is literally just a placeholder at the moment. And the same with this little office building, because what I plan on doing with these two is that's probably going to be some sort of office building, and the same with this, and have different businesses in the floors. But I'm going to have these separate on a different table. I'm going to have a airport on one side of the table, and then on the other I'll probably end up having these office buildings, so like an office industrial estate type thing, if that works, like maybe like a downtown sort of area. But yeah, that's pretty much the updates for this video, guys. Not a lot has changed. There's some small changes. We've got Fab's floor added in on there, and a few little silly bits that have been niggling away at me. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this update, and I will see you in the next one.